Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I've got something to unbox for you today from Amazon. And this was sent to me by my good friend from Saner Direct. So if you want to see what's in the box, stick around. All right, so let's see. What we have here is a stand for LED copyboard. So let's open it and let me show you what it is. I'm curious. I've just seen a picture of it and I'm kind of wondering how it's going to work for me. If it's going to work the way I think it is, I'm pretty excited. As you may know, I am getting my craft room set up. Yay! And this might be a better option than what I was planning to use in there. So let's find out what we got. All right. Look at that. It's made out of wood. And it's in bubble wrap a little bit. All right, so this is like an easel, a desktop easel, but let's see how it works. Okay, it looks like there's like a leather strap here at the top, and that does feel like it's actually leather too. It extends a little bit so you can carry it. At the bottom it has these plastic feet, keep from scratching your surfaces. Let's see how it works. It's got a couple of latches here. Oh, here we go. Lift up on those and see what's inside. Oh, I think it's a drawer. Okay. Looks like you can put a handle or something on there. There's a hole right there. All right, yeah. So that's what's been clinking around is your drawer knob, I should say. You just stick the screw in the hole like that and then screw it on. So this is all made out of wood. I will link the listing down below. I haven't seen the listing myself yet, so I'm not sure what kind of wood this is, but it looks like it might be basswood or maybe some kind of balsa. Not sure. I'm not a wood person, so I don't know the differences, but it's very lightweight. All right, so it's got the latches so that it doesn't come flying open when you move it, I guess. And it's got this hinge right here. Latch those back down. And let's see if we can, what we got to do to lift that up. Okay, we got to unlatch these latches on this side to do that. So lift those up. And there we go. And on this side, we can see that we have different settings that we can, different angles we can put it at with the arm right here. So this is the lowest, other than flat, to put your light pad on, and then to do put your diamond painting on that light pad. Let me grab a light pad here. All right, this is, looks like my cat broke it. Lovely. All right, well, here is my A3 light pad. It is the cordless one that I showed in a previous unboxing, so you can see there. I don't even need cords for it, but it fits the A3 perfectly, and I'm pretty sure I could stick my A2 on here as well, which is bigger. And let me raise it up just a little bit so you can get a better view of the whole thing. Because of the angle that we're at here, it's kind of hard to get the whole thing in view, but you can see here, that's probably oh, I'm really bad with angles. This is 90 degrees, so it's not quite 45 degrees. Looks like it's more like 35 degrees, or And then there's a little more upright. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4 other than flat. So you can't really see much of a difference, but it goes almost a complete 45-degree angles. 45-degree, but not, well, no, it goes more than 45. I'm sorry. It goes almost 90 degrees. So it goes up to probably about 80-degree angle. So it's not completely going straight up, but it's still got some kind of an angle here. And for me, I find that when I'm doing a diamond painting on something like this, the surface, if it's not rubberized feet, I need to put something behind it to keep it from sliding around. It's not going to scratch or anything, but it's still going to move if you're, someone that is a hard presser like myself. And that's pretty neat. I mean, you've got all the different angles on here, and you've got this will fold up, latch down so that you can take this with you, fold that down, and I don't know if you want to, it depends on how you're doing it. Yeah, the handle's on the side here, so you can still set it down on its side and not worry about this knob right here. The drawer knob, well, you can't really see it from that angle, but yeah, that sticks out, so you're not going to have any problems with it. Like, you're not setting it on that corner, so there is nothing to impede it from standing up like that. And I didn't really get to show you what the drawer was all about. What we have in there, we have a spot we can put pens in and some trays, it looks like. I'm not sure if it's something you want to use while you're diamond painting or just for storage, but there are 8 different compartments here. Well, 9 counting the one for the pens or whatever you want to put in here. And you know what? If you're a painter, you could actually paint this and make it look pretty cool. I cannot paint for the life of me unless it's paint by number. So, so this is pretty cool. I'll link it down below and let you know later on how well I have found it to suit my purposes down in the basement. But this is pretty good. I mean, it might actually even be something I would take on a car trip. It wouldn't be something I'd take on the plane or something like that, because that's just a little bit too bulky. And when I'm going on a plane trip, I need as much room as possible. And this just probably wouldn't be something I could do on the plane. But this is definitely something I would use like in the car. And yes, I have found many different ways to diamond paint in the car. But as far as on the plane, this would be a little too big. But there are other alternatives for plain diamond painting or going on long trips like that. But yeah, car trip, definitely. Using it in my craft room, most definitely. And yeah, this would definitely hold an A. Let me show you real quick here. I'm going to unlatch these again, and I'm going to pull this up, get the thing on here. Since this is an A3, the size of this is half the size of an A2. So if I were to do an A2, it would be twice the size of this. So it would fit the other side here, so that you can kind of get a glimpse of what the A2, how big the A2 would look on here, which I have over there, but it's kind of hard to get to. So, but yeah, this would definitely hold an A2. This thing is nice and sturdy. The hinges are metal, and they look like they would be just fine holding on to something this big. Plus, then you would actually be able to make great use of the tray holder that we make in our shop. I'll link that down below. That sits on the ledge of the of your easel. So this is a really nice wide easel. You can either, you know, set your tray holder here, or you can put pins down here, whatever you want. So I do like that feature too. It's a nice wide lip. And yeah, I really like this. This is really cool. So I'll link it down below, let you check it out. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do get a small, and I'm talking small, stipend from anything that you purchase through this link within 24 hours. So check it out. If you like it, let me know that you got it and tell me how you like it. And I will see you guys in my next video. So have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.